It's Mark Bossert from Top Local. We're here with Mark Huggan of Phantom Couriers in Vancouver, one of the top 100 fastest growing businesses in British Columbia, and of course, one of the best couriers in the entire world. How are you doing today, Mark?
Excellent. Just finished up a day of being the best courier in town, so what can I say? Had fun.
So we're going to talk some more about international shipping frequently asked questions today. So I guess this is one you mentioned when we were starting off. Do you go there?
That's right. Most people call us up because on the internet it appears like we're a local courier. And then they call us up because on our website we have international shipping. So they're always curious where we go, and we go worldwide.
Have you ever been to Antarctica?
Nope, but we're waiting for the call because there's needs. We could ship something there. We can get a container there. We can get her done, but nobody's called us yet. So if you're listening, Antarctica, call me.
And about how many countries have you guys actually shipped to so far?
It was like off my checklist, legitimately 220, but I think that pretty much 240 because people change their country names every now and then. And we've been in business since 1996, and I didn't start my checklist until the 2000s. So, I'm pretty sure if somebody brought up a name, I'd be like, I'm sure I was there.
So what shipping size can I ship? What's the biggest stuff you shipped?
The biggest stuff?
Yeah.
Containers, like a full container. So we can stuff a container full of things. And then some of the biggest things people call us up. I did a metal bridge to Whistler. I got a truck and some 4-wheel drive forklifts and installed that. That was pretty big for local. But internationally, the biggest things I've shipped is probably, I think it was like an 8-foot roll of carpet. That was the largest dimensional, just one-off package that somebody needed. Like that one package, pick it up 8 feet long.
So what kind of shipping documents does someone need to ship internationally?
Well, they generate a waybill with Phantom, and that gets your point A to point B. And then we'll take care of the customs documentation on this side, and generally get all the duties and taxes paid by the shipper, being us, and then bill the customer so that when your package arrives anywhere in the world, there's no confusion and people are prepared. They can just receive it.
Pretty easy process, in other words.
Door to door, super simple. Yeah, keep it simple.
So what if my items arrive damaged, defective, incorrect?
Let me see. Haven't had a lot of insurance claims. Things go pretty good. Electronics are hard because you have to prove that they were functioning when they leave. So we have lots of insurance that can cover that kind of stuff. And our insurance policies are always up to date. And we have an ad hoc one where you can just basically put in the value, send it off, and get the insurance right away, instantly. But there's due diligence on both sides.
So here's an example, and I don't know whether this is appropriate or not, but like I ordered a TV and it arrived and it looked fine, but I noticed that there in the package, there was definitely, it had been crunched, and the TV was crunched too. The didn't work. Mm-hmm. So I just took pictures of it and, they sent me a new one basically. How does that work when somebody, if there's exterior damage, obvious damage along the way, because you guys don't control the entire process. If you're shipping to Botswana or something, it's whoever's delivering it there is responsible. How does that handle?
Good question. Anything B2C, like business to consumer, usually if the TV arrives squished, it's like, replace it instantly. It's super simple. But if it's from consumer to consumer, it's a lot difficult. But we had a pallet full of TVs in the office the other day going to England, like original manufacturer packaging. And off they went, and they arrived, no problems. They're built to take a spill from 3 feet on any side. Everything's suspended, so generally the box might get crunched, but the TV won't. They're tossed around at sea and in air. I mean, those airplanes, it's a rough ride, but things are packaged properly.
And so it doesn't, so you guys pick the right mode of transportation then to get the package there, I guess, based on how fast it has to get there?
Exactly. Yeah. If it's not fast, it doesn't go by plane. And, we inspect all packaging, and if it needs to be upgraded, we'll give it a beefy upgrade. We have packaging facility here. We can just package stuff up.
So there you go. If you're shipping internationally in Vancouver, the guys to call, or out of Vancouver or anywhere in the world, the guys to call are Phantom Couriers. You can reach them in Vancouver at 604-899-5447. Have a chat with Mark. He's a very funny man. And they'll look after you. They've done this for a long time. Thanks, Mark.
Right on, Mark. Thank you very much.